Hello and welcome back to a new episode of A Cozy Comfy Completionist with your girl Lorelei. We're gonna start by sleeping. No, we don't, because we forgot to feed our fire again. Man, let's feed the fire. Doo-doo. Can't sleep without a fire. Okay, now let's sleep. And then we're gonna spend another day at home, I think, because we need them chickens to be breeding, so we have more eggs for more omelette, for Mistland exploration. Every time we are away, they won't breed at all, so I think that can go in here. If we are staying home, we're gonna go with that, and that. And that. That's gonna be enough for keeping us safe at home. And we want that to stay. No, wait. Let me put that outside here. That's where it needs to be. Oh, and then the fire is out in the chicken coop. We could feed both pairs of chicken to have double the amount of eggs. So let's get up there. We have some eggs already. We need some more. Let's feed the other ones too. Let's see, how do we do that? That's gonna work? It might. Do eat, come on. Yes, okay, that worked. They are fed. So we're gonna have eggs from inside too. That is only 3. That is not a lot, but yeah. Should be working now. And then we should do something about the coal situation. There is not a lot of wood here. We need to get us some more wood. That means leaving, and I don't want to leave. I want the chicken to breed. So, well, it also means we don't have... Oh, we could go and pick up all of the stuff in the Black Forest. There is a lot of wood laying around we could pick up and use for our base, because we have to do some base prettying up things still. And we have to put some more stuff in the zip-zap machine. Pardon me if I'm calling it a zip-zap machine all the time, but ITER refinery is like a real heavy word to say. So we're gonna pick up that and get that in here. And then we're gonna run around all of that forest there and pick up all the wood that is laying around there. Should be in the vicinity enough for them chicken to be breeding. Let me bubble up in case of funny things going on here, like we don't want to get killed while doing that. There should be plenty of wood lying around the floor here somewhere that we could pick up and use for building purposes. Man, they are wreaking havoc here in the forest. Look at all of that. Might want to redo the forest in a way, replant some of the trees or something, because they are felling trees like nothing good. And we are full already. Where did that come from? Whoa. Friends, we've got drakes coming down from the mountain here. Okay, can't carry any of that anymore. We have to go home. Ooh, look at that. There is all the resources we could ever want. I can't pick it up because we are full already. We have to go drop off that stuff there. Are we too far away for them chicken to produce eggs? I don't know. I can't really tell. Why do I have sap in my pocket? Strange. I should not be wasting my time sorting things into boxes. I should be dropping it off here and then do the sorting later. All of the wood and stones they are producing here will be pretty helpful in the future for building. I think we are way too far away from the chickens to be breeding really here, but well. There we go. That's what I was trying to achieve here. Get the stuff. There is so many things just on the ground here to pick up, and we are full again. Feathers and wood and more wood and even more wood and more wood. What are they up on about here? Oh, that is a lot of wood I picked up there. I'm just gonna drop it off and go again. We've got 2 more eggs in there. Okay, I think we are getting somewhere there. Even with me running far to fetch the wood. They are killing absolutely everything around here. That was a dead shaman there. Dead deer. Dead grey dwarfs. Ooh, we are full again. I don't need the puke berries. I'd prefer... Ah, look at that. We can't even pick everything up here. We might need to have a portal here so we can portal all of that out, because we're gonna be running for a whole day. Because there is so much needles and everything. Don't want to do all the farming by yourself. Get you some logs. Look at that. Can't even fit it all there because that is just so much stuff. Gonna bring a portal and we're gonna portal it out. Gonna call it resources or something like that. And then we're gonna just portal all of that stuff out of here, because look at that. Look at that massive amount of stuff. So, if you don't want to do all of the farming yourself, get yourself some logs. Gonna have a resources portal or something. Yep. The chicken are producing. Nice. That is a lot more eggs here. Should be putting a light in here so we could see. Those are still working. So that is that one. Da, 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 da. Just so much stuff. Some copper. Look at that. They are going so rampant here. Can't even pick all of that up anymore. have to have that in a place where I can enter encumbered. There we go. I don't need the puke berries. Look, look, look. They are up in the mountains up there. Wherever you go here, you find more. We are full again. I do hope we are close enough that our chicken can breed, because look at all of that jazz here. It's just so much of everything here. And every time we... Where did that fall? I heard a tree fall somewhere. Okay, we're gonna try and get some of that jazz home now, because it's just ridiculous. Okay, so let's get all of the wood. And that. And then we just drop that off, come back and drop it off and come back, and then we're gonna leave that portal there. Maybe we just rename it R. Look at all of that. Like I said, I didn't want to leave the region for resource reasons. And now we've got so much wood. We're gonna be busy the whole day tomorrow getting all of that stuff sorted. Oh, wow. Okay. So that goes here and some goes here and here and here and there. And then we've got some seeds. And we've got to go sleep. Let's have a short break here. Oh wait, we have that fire be out. I have to relight that fire. Dum dum. There. Now we can have a short break here. Gonna be right back. Okay, we are back. Now we're gonna sleep. And then we're gonna get all of that stuff sorted in boxes and take a look around our base and look what we need to be doing to get everything in order before we move. We're gonna go with the cheap food. Oh, look at all of that stuff. So much. We're already on the last leg here. I think we're gonna get us the Meganiord to carry more, to get that done a little bit quicker. Where is that Meganiord? I keep forgetting where I put my stuff. Let's put that on. That should make it easier to get all of that sorted. Wow, so much wood. Our wood box will be full in no time. There we go. Lots of wood here. There, looking not too shabby. And then we got some random stuff here. No room in inventory, huh? That needs to go here. And then the stone. And some seeds. We're gonna have to do some planting in the woods, I think. Meat. And trophies. And leather. And resin. I think we need to refill our lamps at some point too. Okay. Let's get all of the kilns started then, I think. We can get all of that metal smeltered. What a wonderful weather, not. Okay, and then we need 30 of those to get that in here. Because we're gonna be needing some of those big boxes for our new base. So that is that. I've heard them make noise, but we only have 3 inside here. What's going on up there? Did the seeds collapse again, like they like to do sometimes? Yeah, of course they did. Man. Wait, let's make that 6. And 4. I think that might be just a little bit too far over. Try again. That's better. There we go. And let's collect this up and get the zip-zap machine going again. $20 of those and 20 of those. Huh? How was that? Is there something underneath here that we could not get to, huh? It looks like some of the either dropped underneath the machine here. Is there... There is no stonecutter in the vicinity. Where is my stonecutter? We are back to searching for a stonecutter here. Where did I leave that thing now? There was things glittering here too, I think. Oh yeah, I picked up stones. There is the stonecutter. We need to bring that over there because I need to see. There seems to be either stuck under... Let's try and get under there and see what's going on there. Yeah, see there? There's quite a lot of either stuck underneath here. How do I get to that? Cannot even get to that. Okay. Let's see, how can we... That needs to go in here again, and then we're gonna break that side here. Let's see if we can collect it with that. No. I don't necessarily... Look at all of that either stuck underneath here. How did that happen? Very strange. Okay. No. Got to finagle that back in here. I don't know how that happened. But that for sure is uncool. Like that's a whole load we missed here because it's underneath. Like, look at all of that. Strange. So maybe some of that got pushed underneath because it is all really cramped in there. Probably something along those lines. Okay. So that is that. Got a lot more here. So that is... I'm gonna like separate that out a little bit. Cool. While we are here, let's repair things. Do-do-dum-dum. Don't forget to do that. And that goes in here. Now we can make some of those. Mushroom omelets. Get us over the next batch here. Okay, we've got eggs. And we should have eggs in here too. Very good. Getting somewhere here. Okay, now we are good for another few days here. Is that still burning? All of that is done. Okay. Yeah, we've got a hell lot of that. Means we can build as many of those black metal boxes as we need. And we've got a lot of tar too, so that is fine. We're good with that. We need more frost arrows. We have not done a lot of fishing, but we can kill that one because that's done. We are in the process of doing that. Yeah, I think we are good with that. I kind of want to make kind of a billboard thing here with like all of those signs, to-do lists and all of that, and build it here so we can... Yeah, I think we're gonna be doing that. Give me a hecton of wood here and a small bit of tar. And we're gonna build something here to be our reminder. Kinda like that high. And then we get us... Oh wait, we want to have that stick out over that a little bit. That looks nicer. Because I don't want that to get ruined by the weather. Might even... That was the wrong one. I wanted to remove that one. And in the process remove the wrong one. That needs to stay there because I want that, I think, to come out one more on either side, so we have more space to write down things. So that is our big old to-do list here. I kind of like that. Can I get to that little bit there? Thank you. Okay. No, that is not okay. That is okay. And now how do we get that upper one out of there? Like that. And how do we get up there and pick up the stuff? Hello? Okay, let me try if we can just fly over from atop there. Now that's too far. So we have to have a ladder to get up there, get that stuff, and things. Okay. Got it. Now we need some coal, and I think we're gonna remove those here. Just put them outside. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need more coal. No coal in here, haha. That's looking good. Okay. So we are good with that. Now let's put our to-do list in there. We need to do an howling cavern, and we need to do the sealed tower, and we have to kill the queen. And then on this side we can have the missing trophies. And then that was the wrong button. So we are missing the fin ring. And we are missing the golem. And what else are we missing? The cooling shaman. Anything else we are missing? That's the queen, and then we miss those here, Geierhafer, Tunger and Sill, and I don't know what is in here, or if there even is something in here. All the other trophies are there. That is cool. Maybe that is not to do, but quests. And then that is to do, because that could be like get more of that, get more of that, get more of that. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. Now we've got some more eggs here. And we might want to... That is still working, but it's only 2 in there. So that should be done real soon. Let's get that and that. Kind of want to stack up on ITER a whole lot, because you never know with the Deep North what's gonna happen and what ITER is needed for up there. And we don't want to probably go back and try to do more ITER, finding more soft tissue and sap and whatever, and refining ITER when we get to that. So probably good idea to have enough stocked up before we even attempt to kill the queen. That is what's going on here. So got that. And now we can go sleep. Wait, let me... okay, I think... Let me have a short break here and then I tell you what I'm thinking. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Gonna tell you what I think. I think we have gathered enough eggs for the moment, and we are going to go to our building site in Nibelheim, and we're gonna get some more building done there. Oh wow, now my game froze completely. My computer seems to have frozen too. What is going on here? Okay. Let me try and check what is going on here. Valheim seems to have a big problem here. Okay, we have to restart the game. My gosh, the things. That has not happened to me in a long, long time. The game is not coming back up. Steam seems to be having a problem here. Okay. Now that is not fun. Let me try and see if I can start up Steam. It won't start. Okay, friends, I am very sorry. We have to end the episode on a black screen with a voice out of the nowhere because I can't get Steam to get back up. And without Steam, there is no Valheim. Well, that is a very short episode then, and I hope you liked it nonetheless. And we're gonna go on in the next episode. Sorry for a black screen at the end of the game. We're gonna be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye.